What's up, guys? How you doing? This week has been a kind of a weird week for me. A lot of things changing in my life. I've still got a ton of energy, and I was excited to be taking photos that I knew might actually end up on somebody's wall. So all week long, I've just been kind of thinking about all the places I want to go all around town that I've been to, where I can take more photos and add to my collection and just keep trying to build this business and catch people's interest, really. But today's actually going to be a pretty short video because I went on a really small trip this weekend. I got a few really nice photos, and I want to publish them right away, even though it's not part of a large batch or release, just because they're so nice. And I'm so excited to share them that I don't want to wait till I have more photos prepared. I just want to put them out there, get some eyes on them, because I know people are going to think they're cool. So I've got a big idea for the next batch of photos that I want to do, and I'm going to make a long episode 2 about that, capturing them, editing them. So anyway, let's do a little story time and show and tell here, I guess is really what this is. Alright, so anyway, this weekend, my roommate Ty and I drove out to Globe, which we do all the time actually because his parents live out there. But unfortunately, the direct road that takes you straight there in an hour was closed down for some reason. There's construction or something. It was because we've been having insanely extreme Arizona weather lately. Part of the road was damaged. I don't think it was the actual road, but next to the road there had been a small landslide, and so we just didn't trust the road, and so they weren't letting people drive across it. I was actually sitting in this room the other day, and there's a window right here in my office, and I could see it bending, and I was like, that seemed bad, but it's a window. It's designed to take some wind. And then for the first time in my life, I got a message on my phone that was like, emergency alert. You might be experiencing winds up to 80 miles per hour right now. Stay away from windows and doors. And I was like, oh. I was genuinely nervous that this window was just going to shatter. The roads were closed, so we had to take a long path north. And we ended up actually driving right by Roosevelt Lake, which is a huge, huge lake with just a ton of boating and water skiing. People are out there taking pictures. In fact, when we pulled up, 10 seconds into being there, we just see 2 bald eagles fly right over the car, and I wish I got a picture of one. I couldn't get close enough to it, but we saw a bunch of stuff. There was all kinds of, I think Ty flew it underneath a small bridge nearby. You can see the mountain line and everything. And then as we were driving, I took a few photos. You can see the actual bridge you drive across right here. And then when we pulled out, I also managed to grab a few pictures of some bugs. I know I got a moth. The moth picture's pretty cool, but I don't think I'm ever gonna sell prints of it. It's not really worth it. And then I got this really actually nice picture. I wasn't expecting this one, of this tiny little butterfly. And then while I was there, I kept chasing around this black butterfly, but it would not land for me. No matter how hard I tried, it just kept zipping by me. I gave up. I didn't even get a little bit of a photo. I didn't even get its speck of a butterfly on the screen. It was really sad, but when it landed, it was all black, and then it had this shiny blue back to it, and I was like, if I could get a picture of that, that would be the sickest photo I've taken. So we moved on, and we finished our drive down south to Globe. And when we got there, I immediately noticed 2 of those dark black and blue butterflies collecting pollen on the flowers nearby. And I just stood out there for an hour with my macro lens, and I must have taken 150 pictures of it. There's probably 5 that I really like, but these are the 2 that I picked. This is butterfly number 1 on the website. That one has a nice background to it. I took it with the wall of the house behind it, and so it's just this flat color, so I was able to change the hue of it and make it that pretty blue color, which I think just really made the image pop for me. And then the other one I got with actual flowers and foliage behind it, so I didn't want to mess with it because I liked it. It was the original look, and then I played with the color a little bit because I like doing that. But those 2 right there I think are the best wildlife photos I've taken yet. They're really in focus, they're really crisp. So the 3 of those butterfly shots will all be prints available on my website now. But I also got a picture of this roadrunner, which is pretty cool. He was kind of hiding from me, and as soon as I got close, he flew away, but he was cool looking. And then I got one of the butterfly hugging the flower. That one, I don't know that it needs to be printed, but I really liked it, so I shared it anyway on my Instagram, but that was it. Anyway, it was just a short little trip down to Globe. We didn't go on some crazy wild adventure, but we did go out for a little while and take some nice photos. And those 3 that I took are so nice. I love them so much. I've created custom crops for each size on my website. So if you're interested in a print of either of those, go check it out at timbuk.com. Follow me on Twitch if you want to be there when I edit the photos live with everybody. If you want to give your input, you want to share advice, maybe you're a photographer and you know things better than I do, I'm always open to some critique and some advice on how to use Lightroom or how to use Photoshop. Thank you guys for watching this far. Thank you for sitting through my show and tell. I hope you guys like these photos. You can tell how much I like these photos because I literally have already printed the largest one that I can print, and I put it in my room because looking at that every day gets me hella motivated. Like, I just want to take more photos like that. Thanks for watching, guys. Check out some of my old videos. If you missed the last video, that's when I took the first 5 photos that I put on my website, and I go through the whole process there. That's what the next video is going to be a lot like, but about a whole new concept. So yeah, that's that. I told you it'd be a short video. Take it easy, y'all.